Welcome back to Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero Anime Review Part 2. This will be episodes 5 through 8. Yep. Now, these episodes are adapted from Book 2 of the series. And no, I've never actually read this book for a very good reason. The reason is no English translation of the book. That's simply the reasoning for it. Yeah, for some reason the book was never translated in English. My only theory, the reason why, because he was like, oh yeah, the book was adapted for these episodes this season, at least the series. Why read the book then? Then why have the first book translated? Yeah. Now, these are basically 4 kind of standalone episodes that kind of get referenced here and there, that kind of serialized. The first episode is the shopping episode. Yep, shopping. Basically, you have Akatsuki, Mao, the school rep, I can't remember the woman's name, and the woman who's a lesbian. Yeah, let me look these people up, because I remember 2 of these people's names. I can't exactly remember every single freaking person. Let's see. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, the other characters are Damato and Chizuki. Yeah, Damito and Chizuki. Yeah, they're just basically, they mentioned the upcoming ranking game, which basically is going to start in episode 8. But Mao realizes, though, that she needs to go shopping for clothes that actually fit her, because clothes she's given, apparently her breasts are growing so big that apparently she can't fit in their damn clothes. So, go shopping. And of course, Akatsuki goes along. Yeah, all 4 of these people go shopping, at a mall. And apparently Mao had never been to a mall before. Nope, never been to a mall. And they basically go to a lingerie store to get some bras for her, and they take measurements of her, and they try to get the right size, and look like it fits, but nope, it ends up tearing. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and apparently somehow, even though it's not actually explained, somehow Akatsuki took the time while she wasn't looking to sneak into the fitting room and basically screw with her. And of course, the other 2 come in, and he really gets chastised. And of course, well, the saleswoman comes in, basically says, this is basically inappropriate. This, why don't you go get the bra the right size? And basically, he decides to basically fix up her spine, get her basically less tense, and apparently also upgrade her breast size somehow. And they're able to put a proper bra on, and it fits. Yep. And of course, this is some strange coincidence. The VP, who's got a personal grudge against Akatsuki for stealing her underwear, is in the room across the hall. Yep. I'm like, okay. And it's so hilarious, this particular scene. It's like, don't worry, I'll pay for it. And yeah, because she realized she made a mistake by giving her the wrong bra size. I'm not gonna say what her breast size is, because I'm not gonna guess, because it's not my expertise when it comes to it. And somehow, yeah, he later on gets smacked by all the girls for apparently knowing too much about women's breast size. Yeah, and he mentioned he used to work in a brothel, and he used to help the girls put on their bras. So that could explain why he's able to slip out have the VP steal her underwear as quickly. Yep. And of course, at one point, the VP comes in, and of course, he hugs all three girls, and says, I dubbed you the Boob Alliance. I'm like, okay, fine. One of the most hilarious things. And then, of course, that's when he gets smacked, and of course, they get the right size, and that's pretty much it. That's it for the episode itself. Episode 6 Yep, this is. Oh yeah, the episode 5 actually starts off where episode 4 left off, where you get introduced to the character of Cal. Gets a brief skirmish with him. Kenya, yeah, he's with by Chris George. Actually, it's Kaido. Yeah. So then hook up stuff later. Of course, this happens in episode 6, where he basically asks him to come along, and of course he introduces himself to his Akatsuki's sister and her friends. The VP takes Mao aside to talk about something. You don't exactly reveal what their conversation is, what she said to her. Not until episode 10. Yeah, you have to wait that long to cover that. So, what is the reason why he called him away? Well, to talk to renting this particular motorcycle. Oh yeah, and the teacher himself is voiced by Christopher Sabat. How? I know the man's voice. Let's see. I believe this is him. Yeah. Yeah, so he basically is tuning up the motorcycle. Of course, he gets a chance to ride the motorcycle, and apparently this motorcycle is fast enough to break this freaking sound barrier. Apparently, this gets the VP's attention, so she flies over. She can do it. She has ability, and says, "Oh yeah, facing charges." And then of course, attempts to confiscate his bike, and then the bike uses electricity. Of course, when Akatsuki touches it, it shocked him, but when it touches the VP, it shreds all of her clothes, including her underwear, to pretty much nothing. Yep, and then she's informed about a situation involving a hostage crisis, and Akatsuki, being a gentleman, gives her his coat. Says, "I'll give it back to you after you get dry clean." He's like, "Okay." And of course, she's basically asked once about this of, "Why are you wearing that coat and where's the rest of your clothes?" Yep, and no one else. And apparently, the person pointed out is the secretary. Yeah. So they rescue a bunch of hostages. So they're able to go in, defeat most of the hostages pretty easily, and though a couple of them just managed to snag a little girl. Lucky enough, Akatsuki comes in completely out of nowhere, knocks out the hostage taker. The other two, of course, taken out by the VP. Of course, he doesn't get chastised for it, and of course, since the VP basically is sort of thanked by the girl's mother, despite Akatsuki's want to save her. Yeah, this leads into what happens in episode 7. Yes. Despite he gets chastised for it, but he gets off the hook because he saved a little girl's life. Yep. Oh, and the bike itself? Yeah, that will continue to make appearances of the whole series when I read online. Yeah, so, yeah, episode 6, first appearance of this bike. The subject doesn't really appear in the rest of the episode. And this appeared in the other episodes that I watch. Episode 7. This is a fun one. Before I get to what type of episode this is, we have a return of the Smoking Hot Princess, voiced by Colin Clickbury Litzy, and we see the debut of Todd Heppercorn's character. Yep, Heppercorn's in this series. Yeah, you probably didn't realize though because he's barely mentioned. His name is Phil Barnett. Yeah, this guy's a smug. You think he's a hero, despite the fact he does cruel things. Yeah, I don't really like this character at all. I would describe this character as worse than the character that Todd Heppercorn voiced in Test Facilities. That one had a pretty decent character. This guy is a full-blown jerk and dick to people. And I'll get to later on, basically, when I talk about episodes 9 through 12, of what the heck he did in episode 8. Yes. So basically, the plan is this. Go and get Mao, and that's just a brief scene. They pop up one at a time after that. They go, this particular guy retrieve her, because she's the Dark Lord's daughter, so why not? And now we have what the episode is all about. It's a beach episode! Yes, a beach episode, because it's a Japanese anime. They love doing these damn things. Of course, I've seen this in many anime I've watched. Bleach, One Piece, Fairy Tail's not several of these damn things. Let's see, what other one? I think Boruto's had a beach episode. Yes, Boruto. Despite the fact the original Naruto series never had one, surprisingly. I'm trying to think, was any other series had one? No, Akame got killed didn't have one. Um, High School DxD kind of did in a special, but not in the main series itself. That's kind of an honor mention of that one. I'm trying to think, was in your series that basically had a beach episode? Let me think here. Series that had a beach episode. Huh. No, not Flame is a Record. That one didn't have one. Not that I can think of. Rama did. Yes, Rama have had several beach episodes. Inuyasha's never had one. Not the episodes I've seen. Let's see. I'm trying to think what other series I've watched that have had beach episodes. Oh yes, Case Closed had several of these. Why not? Yep. Oh yeah, Black Clover has had one. Yes, Black Clover had one beach episode. And it's called, I think it's like Black as Beach, I think it is. Yeah, it's a very interesting episode, because why not? And, I'm trying to think here. I think that's, let's see. No, Test System Devil surprisingly did not have beach episode. Not that I can think of, no. I kind of wish it did. That would have been something. Let's see. They had a Warbark episode, but not a beach episode. Nope. So yeah, those are the ones I can think of, and it's just basically fun on the beach. Everyone goes swimming in the ocean. The VP decides to be sort of forced along to this competition that's happening. Yeah, it's a tag competition on pay-per-view. The objective: the person who's take off their swimsuit. You have to chase them down and rip it off. And Akatsuki is it. Okay, so everyone at the beach starts chasing after him. And what does he do? He takes the time to remove every single woman, except for the VP, I'll get her in a minute, except for the VP and the school rep, removes all their tops. Yes, he managed to do this in a span of about 20 minutes, about 10 minutes. Wow. And then when he confronts the VP in the girl's shower, he takes the time to remove her entire, not only her top, but also her bottom as well, because he just felt like it. You better not say it, because I'll see everything. He says, screw you. Yeah, and then of course he confronts his sister in the water, and then he's disqualified. Him and Mao were disqualified for swimming in the ocean during this competition. And of course takes time to grope her, because he can. So hilarious. By far a really fun episode, in my opinion. It's just a blast to watch this one. Episode 8, The Ranking Game. Yeah, the start of the ranking game, which continues up until, well, it continues after this one, though. This is the start. This technically is, what I can tell, is the end of basically adapting Book 2 and goes into Book 3 with the very next episode. So, they pretty much get into their outfits they wore back in Episode 4, Episodes 3 and 4. And thanks to being back competition, they can use their special wristbands to change their outfits. And, well, in the case of all of them, Akatsuki looks like, from what I can tell, he wears the, like, him and Mao look like, now in the case of Akatsuki, look like he wears the outfit he wore from the flashbacks, which okay. Mao wears a very revealing outfit. Chaozu, not surprising she wore this outfit where she shows off her belly. And of course, Namito basically wears a very simple attire. And, well, they, on the first day, because everybody's like going through, because not a lot of people like him very much. So, on the first day, they start the rank competition. They take a one team pretty easily thanks to the girls, and thanks to this one team, Akatsuki, Mao, Namito, and Chaozu decided to take out 50 people in the span of about 1 hour. Yes, they took out 14 teams. Like heck, the people who are running this are shocked about this. They do it so quickly, and of course, VP is like, nah, I'm not going to wait till tomorrow, because they said the new accounts can wait the next day to participate in the competition. I'm going to do it now. Yep. So, they basically take them off to do a 3-on-1. It's like, losing to us basically won't mean much to you at all. It won't affect your standing. You're definitely going to go to Class A. And they fight for a while until something happens. Of course, Akatsuki gets noticed. He gets cut. Now, apparently this is barrier placement, physical damage to all the opponents, to each other. So, it's all mental trauma. But he gets cut. And the reason is the barrier gets destroyed. How? Find out. Of course, he's told this by Kappa. who just comes completely out of nowhere. Yep. And we see that there's a bunch of dead bodies around. What happened here? I'll explain that in part 3. I gotta say, pretty concept episodes. Despite like I haven't read book 2, I'm sure it's probably almost as fun as this. Because I found these episodes to be pretty fun, interesting. I mean, 6 basically does have some plot development basically for the character of Akatsuki, but I think the episodes 5 and 7 are pretty good episodes. 8 is basically the beginning and the end of the particular series. Yeah. Though, when I talk about the final 4 episodes, I'm almost thinking though, like, why in the world did this only last 1 season? This is a great show. Why stop after 1 season? I mean, yes, you could say, oh, I heard one person, oh yeah, there's not enough material. Really? There's only 8 frickin' books. I mean, how many seasons can you get 8 books? Like, you can get like 3 or 4 seasons out of these damn things. I mean, look at, let's say, what's a good example of this? Overlord. This one adapted the first 9 books in 3 seasons. And currently there's about 4 or 5 books left. You can get a couple seasons out of the damn thing. This series you can get about, I'd say by the length of it, there's about 8 books left. You can get about, if you stick to just doing 2 books, you can get about 4 seasons out of this if you wanted to. But knowing this series, they probably just stretched it out because they want to do 4 chapters, do 4 episodes to cover 1 book. My personal guess, since it's like 8 books, you could probably cover this in probably about 2, maybe 3 seasons. And probably adapt some of the spin-off stuff as well, because why not? Because I'm sure there probably is. Yep. But not much else to say about these episodes. They're good. Really, really good. So yeah, that's it for this particular review. I have possibly about, probably about 2 more videos I would say. Next thing I'm going to do, after I read the newest chapter of this manga, read the newest chapter of Blue Exorcist. Yep, and I'll hopefully do another part of this review today. Maybe about 1 or 2 more parts today, okay? But until I see you next video, bye.